on the road.
Tell them where we're going.
Well, I'm gonna let this guy pass me first. I don't want him to know.
Oh, you're dude, you're doing 37 miles per hour.
Oh, no.
In a 55.
No, it's like, was it Tommy Boy?
Yeah.
No, that's Black
Seven.
Sheep. Black Sheep. 7 miles an hour. Limit. We're going to the Ohio Bigfoot Conference, man.
Yeah.
The BFC? That? No? I bet you they abbreviate it.
BBC.
What's the coolest t-shirt you think we're going to find down there? I'm just curious. There's going to be one of those wolf ones. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, there'll be the moon. It'll be like a full moon,
like
and then
wolves.
the wolf.
The one?
The wolf with its mouth open like it's going,
like
oh!
a big head.
Yeah, and then the Sasquatch standing by a tree like just half a squatch,
If they
just poking her eye out.
If they have that in a tank top, it's getting balded.
Yeah.
And I'm going to wear it the entire week.
The entire weekend.
I'm not washing it.
No, you don't need to. I live among the Amish. Smells don't bother me anymore.
Right. You're used to it. And I got to work on my tan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sun's out, guns out. You know what I mean? You know. You've been there.
Curls for the girls. I just wanted to say one more time. I really am sorry about the confusion about the driving. I wish, if I would have known that in your head I was driving, I would have had everything. The Pep Boys would have been changing my oil, checking my tire pressure.
I got a Pep Boys too, by the way. They're pretty good. But
the only reason I said Pep Boys is because I saw your sticker up there. I've never been to Pep Boys in my life.
Oh, they're so peppy. They get it done.
I'm a sucker. Yeah. I go to the dealer.
That's not a bad thing. They're expensive. But
Plus, it's always the upsell.
But you don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean?
I am worried
the Lesbatron 3000 can handle the drive just fine.
And by that he means a Subaru Impreza?
No, Forester. How dare you?
No, really?
Forester.
Is Impreza for the
I don't know.
Poor people?
Any Forester, okay, is gonna get you where you need to go.
Except finding Forester.
The ladies.
Bolt the door if you're coming in. I hated that movie so much. And he had to. Come on.
Who?
Sean Connery.
What about him?
He had to hate doing that movie.
I feel like he hated a lot of movies. You know?
He hated women.
Taking a left here?
Does it tell me to go left?
Cutting off Schweebles. Yeah. Just saying.
Isn't that something?
I thought for sure I was going to go right, but then I figured, no, we're going east though. We're going to go east.
I guess we should explain we're not looking into the camera for directions.
Right.
We've got the Garmin.
I'm looking at the Jeepus, which is right behind it, because my ass is too cheap to afford a car mount for a GoPro. So, but I might pick one up this trip. Who knows?
We're looking at the Garmin 1915. That's not the model number. That's the year this bitch was made.
No. Wouldn't that be hilarious though? If like there was a Garmin dude like back in the day that made maps. Yeah. That probably is the lineage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're like, that's not cool at all. That's super gay.
Where do you think hero comes from in the GoPro?
I don't know. Do you know?
Because people do heroic things when they wear them.
Probably. You're your own hero. Nice. Good job, man. GoPro.
I'm not going to be this guy looking at my phone the entire time we're traveling.
Yeah,
but I am expecting. Yep. Actually, this is the one I've been expecting right now.
What do you got?
I have been asked to go to Kosovo with my other thing.
What did I say? Are you going? Are you going?
No. First, calm down.
We can edit that. We can edit that out. That's sensitive. That's sensitive information. You don't want that getting out. What do you got?
Oh, okay.
What's the president need? What does he need, Jim? This is sensitive material. Okay, this is time sensitive.
No, we're good. Everything is really good.
All right, good. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. You know, people ask you about you all the time that we used to work with. Like, how's he doing? I'm like, I don't know.
You say you don't know?
I say you're doing well.
Do you know what I say about you a lot? And I don't mean it the way people take it. I'm going to have to change up the way I say it.
Okay, before you give it to me, give me the tone and the inflection that you deliver it with. Because this is might be where you're getting tripped up.
Okay.
All right.
Here you go. So
what's
okay,
going
you
on,
asked.
Cory?
No.
Is that what they say?
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Or what do they normally say? Then I'll deliver.
Man, you guys are so funny together. You guys must be pretty tight. So go ahead and say that, or ask me something like that.
Well, you guys are pretty funny together. You must be pretty tight.
Well, here's the thing about that. It might surprise you to know, and this is exactly how I say it. It might surprise you to know that we are really friendly together, and I do know that that we really click on the mic, but we're not really. We don't really pal around. We don't hang out. I think it's because I'm 20 years older than him, but I have my stupid things I do. He has his stupid things he does, and that's fine. There's no animosity or anything, and we're great when we come together. But we don't like watch football games together or you know, take long naps.
Well,
so that's exactly how I say it.
Well, I know.
You want me to change it up?
No, that's 100% correct. But that's because we're super busy. You have 3 kids. You have.
I do.
2 jobs right now. Essentially.
Who knows?
I have basically 3.
Yeah.
At any point in time.
Because you have to one up me.
Well, always.
Except with the kids.
Oh, but buddy. Kudos to you for 3, buddy. One's a struggle for this guy. Let me tell you. But
I just gave up.
Like you just tapped out.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Do what you need to do. Just wake me when you're done. But no, man.
But I'll say it a different way if you want me to.
No. What are they, like, surprised?
Yes, most people are.
Do they get a little angry?
Most people are, because when we do like our midweek update or when we film something, it just looks like we were barbecuing, sitting around, drinking root beer, and then decided to get a camera out and film it.
It's kind of what it is.
No,
minus all the other
it's
stuff.
not even this.
I mean, no.
Minus everything except you drove there intentionally to film that and then leave.
Yeah.
They don't.
We usually butt that up against the podcast.
Yes,
so
that's
it's not
true.
like I'm taking.
No,
it's not like I'm taking a half-hour drive. Whoa, easy guy. To do a 1-minute video. You know.
Yeah, that is true.
One of these days, I'm gonna become a one-take wonder too. Easy. God,
you're not
hammered?
bad. You're not bad.
I take 2 or 3 though. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just like to. I want to be one-take hove. You know what I mean? Jay-Z. Get in the booth, knock it out, get on my way.
Can I tell you something I'm thankful for today?
Thanksgiving.
Air conditioning.
Yeah. Do you need some more?
No.
I mean, it's cranked to the max, but it's the coldest it'll get.
Nope, I'm perfect right now. You've outdone yourself there.
I remember, man, we used to ride around in the car. Used to fucking freeze me out of that bitch, man.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to bitch out, and I didn't want to bitch out and say anything, so I just took it.
Yeah.
I was like, God, I'm fucking freezing my ass off.
Yep. Even in the winter time, if it was sunny outside, I would, it would be cold, but the sun coming through the window would give it that greenhouse effect.
Yeah.
And I would turn the air conditioner on in the winter time instead of cracking a window like most guys, like normal people. Yeah, and that's what guys would always talk about. Joe Gladden. We can beep out his last name. I don't know. He's doing some undercover thing somewhere.
About him, no.
But he's
stupid.
We love him.
Just kidding, buddy.
Dude, I keep sending him messages, and he hasn't said anything back other than just sending me a few ha-ha-has. I think that's his way of saying shut the F up to me.
Probably.
But because Dorothy,
his new wife.
Yeah,
congratulations.
His new wife. Yep.
By the way, Joseph.
Congrats.
You're not going to ever watch this, buddy.
But
congrats.
But she sent like thousands of posts and pictures leading up to and the day of their wedding.
The wedding, right?
At Disney.
I got a lot of some of the Instagram ones.
Yeah.
You know? But I don't think I've.
Yeah, I mean, literally, not thousands. I'm overstating it, but hundreds. Hundreds. Yeah. I think safe to say.
She was excited, man.
She was really, really excited about it, and thought, we should be too. So,
turn. Son of a bitch.
You were supposed to turn?
I'll flip around.
You blew it. Just go the wrong way on this. This isn't a very... See, there's nobody coming up that way. The one-way road.
I mean, I would, but I don't have time for that.
But anywho, I'll make this short story a little longer.
About to say short.
He said...
We're coming on fucking 3 minutes. And we still haven't hit even close to the punchline yet, I'm sure.
No, there's no punching.
I know.
Just,
I mean, well, the conclusion?
Wow, gas is $2.45. I'm glad you're driving.
Yeah. Are you? Yeah.
It was
starting to see why this whole apology is a bunch of bullshit. Oh, I'm really sorry I couldn't drive today, man.
So Joe, he said something about his time in Florida or something like that. Just mentioned it real fast. And I said, oh, were you recently in Florida? And then she posted something to him about the flight that they took. I said, oh, did you two recently travel? And he always just sends back, ha ha. That's about it.
Yeah.
To me. So I know what he's thinking.
Because you're being a super
you
dick.
Fat bastard, yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. I went down to Florida a while back because we have family down there and everything. And, that was one of the worst. Like, I don't like flying as it is, you know?
Okay.
So we're on the plane, and the worst thing that you can hear, and you're used to fly, so it's probably not a big deal to you, but the worst thing they can tell you is there's something wrong with the plane, and that's why you're not taking off right away, right?
Yeah.
We're working on it to fix it, and we'll get back to you, all right?
Yeah.
So in my mind, we're gonna die, for sure. Like the plane's crashing, you know? And come to find out, there was a problem with like the fuel, I don't even know what to call it, nozzle.
Fuel sensor capacitor?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's just call it that.
The spark tubes?
Something with the spark tubes in the flux capacitor by the fuel system, okay? Yeah. They get that taken care of. It's like an hour delay. It's a giant fucking, we miss our other flight because of it. We get off with like Sprint, it's like Hollywood, you know, slow-mo and everything. Miss the other gate. So they compensate us, they give us like $250 and just random money that we can go spend on airplane.
Wow.
That was cool.
Yeah.
But still a huge pain in the ass because we had to wait like fucking 4 hours to get another flight. So get on the second plane. Another issue with it, right? So we're fixing it. Got another problem with the plane. This one blows my mind because I can't fathom why it would be a huge issue, but again, if I thought about it a little bit more, it'd probably make more sense. But there was a problem with like the coffee maker. Like maybe it's leaking or some shit, I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're like, the coffee maker's fucked up. It's gonna be a minute. So they fix that. It delays us like another hour. So long story short, like 3-hour trip to Florida flight.
Yeah.
Total was like a full day of flying.
Now, how did you find out about the flux capacitor? Did they announce it? I think they
announced it, yeah.
Okay, see, now that's kind of jacked up. That's where the captain dropped the ball there, because they usually don't do that. They're going to lie to you. If they're not going to mention anything about fuel or oil or hydraulics or anything like that, they're going to say, oh, we have a minor component that they need to change out. It's no big deal. It's a redundant system. We don't really need it, but I like to have everything I can when I got, when I have precious cargo in the air like you folks. Oh, yeah, well, that's usually what they say.
All I'm hearing during that entire thing is, we're gonna crash.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter how minor. It could be like a light thing on the outside that just helps with the dude with the little wands. Could be one of those.
A reflector. A reflector's peeling off.
Yeah. Could be something like that, right? I'm like, that's gonna cause enough drag to bring this bird down. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Woo.
So yeah, I'm always twitchy about it, man. Like, driving kind of sucks. I mean, there's fun parts about a road trip, especially if you stop at like those kitschy little fucking tourist traps, you know?
Yeah.
If anybody ever goes through Kansas, you gotta stop at the world's largest prairie dog. You get to see some weird shit there, man. 5-legged cow.
Really?
Yeah. It's like a normal cow, but it has like a growth, like a little downsy one hanging from its shoulder. It's awesome. They have the world's biggest raccoons. The biggest raccoons I've ever seen in my life. The size of a Labrador, man. They're gigantic.
We got ripped off one time. We stopped at one. It was the world's tallest midget. It's just a dude, and
This is a normal guy.
The mysterious bearded man. He was there. Yeah, and the fat lady. And she was just like a little overweight. She's a little chunky. She looks sturdy to me.
Yeah, I mean, just a little thick around the hips. You know, nothing super.
But that's not going to sell tickets.
Well, it could, depending on what she's into. You know, if there was a donkey or something accompanying that. You know, that's in Mexico. Yeah, usually. You ever caught one of those?
Good donkey show? No, I really haven't.
I haven't either.
I really haven't.
Last time I've been to Mexico, I was young. I was younger. Little guy.
Your dad drug you around to like a lot of places when you were little. You guys traveled more.
We went out west.
You went to England.
That was when I was in high school.
Oh.
Yeah. No, that was, and I went basically by myself with a friend of mine that was in school with me at the time. And
see, so we don't know each other.
It was kind of lame. Like it was awesome. Don't get me wrong. Like I loved going over there. It was really cool. But it was like, because we were 16 at the time, so we didn't have chaperones. When you had to go, they let you travel, like kind of like wander about, which is super dangerous. But you had to be groups of 3. Well, we were both old enough to like, fuck that, man. Like,
are we still talking about England or Mexico?
No.
Because you started Mexico and I took you to England.
Mexico's a short trip. Went over. I think I was looking at some sombreros or something, and then we left. There was nothing to it.
How did you find your way that far south?
We were traveling out west, and my dad had a friend that lived in Texas, and I think he wanted to also go into Mexico. Where we went in Mexico, I can't tell you, because I don't know. I want to say it was like Tijuana, but that's probably not right. And I don't remember we weren't there, you know, a couple hours, man, and then we came back over, so we didn't hang out very long. We didn't go to like touristy, like nice areas, you know, of Mexico.
I'm sorry.
I probably could have got kidnapped.
I was watching an old man. I thought he was having a stroke mowing his lawn.
He was on a rider,
Did you say you went into Mexico did you say through Texas?
I believe so,
yeah. So you probably either went to Tejas, a real place, just inside.
Could be.
Or Guadalajara.
Maybe.
No, that's...
I'm way too young to ever to know. And I doubt even my
I think
folks
I'm talking out of my butt on that one.
I'm doubting my folks know, man, to be honest with you. Well,
really?
Yeah, we weren't there very long, a couple hours.
Your dad may have been an international, like hitman.
Could have been.
Or drug dealer.
He used to truck, you know, so...
Did he really? Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't really asked him about it. He just kind of laughs and just changed the subject, so maybe.
What? He does? When you ask him about it? Oh, I'm like, dude, there's
I'm glad that you were gullible enough to believe.
I was. You don't talk about it.
You know what, though? My wife has a friend that her dad is like an international guy, you know?
If you know what I mean.
Kind of flies around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you always got to wonder.
He's a salesman.
Yeah, you always got to wonder about that, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many dudes has that guy killed? Probably a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
I think we all have people in our lives who, they're kind of standoffish about that sort of thing. Do you have anyone in your life who's like, you're not really sure how they make their money, but they do really well, they live well, but you just don't know what they do, and somewhere someone along the line said, yeah, just, you know, don't bother him about that, don't ask about that.
No, it's never been like that. I mean, there is people like that I know.
Yeah.
Where it's
but
they have like the nice house.
Yeah.
Looks like decent living.
They're always home.
But no.
Oh no, never.
The dudes I know are always on the road.
Okay.
So I'm more apt to think that they murder people for a living. But no, never the homebodies that have a lot of. Yeah. The guys I know stay at home basically live with their mom, usually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But anyway, go with yours.
Well, just in our profession.
Sure.
Sometimes you get called out to real rural places, back long lanes, and you come out to this beautiful, you know,
right.
cabin, wood home, just gorgeous.
Super nice house.
Yeah, really nice and stuff. And the guy's got all the toys and tools sitting around. And he doesn't work, but he won't tell you anything more than that. He's always around, he's always home, but somebody somehow broke into one wing of his house somehow and took
like
his
40 guns.
Took his platinum records that he had up there from the
50s.
Yeah, but he never really talks about it. And what I have discovered is that it's a lot less sexy than you think it is. It's usually because he worked at a factory that they figured out was letting out some kind of poison, so he got a big lawsuit, got a big settlement out of it.
Or somehow he lost a pinky.
Yeah, so it's usually something like that.
Cut him a check.
But my brain, I'm like you, man. I go right to this dude is a drug dealer. He's a hitman.
Always think the worst of people, though.
Yeah.
Until you get to know him, and even then, I'm like, he still could kill people. This might be like, he could be like Dexter, just really kind of.
Oh yeah.
Kind of charming.
I mentioned that to somebody the other day. I hope it wasn't on the show, because if anybody hears this again, they're going to say, yeah, you already said that to somebody. But I thought it was just in a private conversation where I said that to someone, that you can never say about anyone, yeah, I know him or her, and they would never do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that about anybody. Right. I can't say that about you. You can't say that about me.
Your best friends,
anybody. You just can't say it. Like, oh, I know them well enough. They would never get involved in that.
Never, man. You just don't know. You don't even know how often I'm outside your house at night. In the bushes.
Well, I'm scared because we did have an incident.
You should be.
We did have an incident.
That is some pretty weird shit.
Still the strangest incident that has ever occurred.
Go.
Uh-oh.
That was probably a part of it. What's happening here?
No, you were. Remember when you showed up, you thought we were recording?
Oh, yeah.
And you misread a text? Yep. And you, next thing I know, man, there's a dude standing in my bedroom window. And you're just like, hey, buddy. My wife laying right beside me. I'm like, oh, hey,
what
Cory,
is going on, man?
What's up, man? I was like, oh, what's up?
Hey.
Because
yeah.
When something like that happens, you have to gauge the room. You know what I'm saying? You have to be like, okay, has he snapped and is he armed? Is this it?
No.
Am I getting sliced up in my underwear right beside
me? You'll never see it coming. If that happens, you're not even gonna get a letter. It's just gonna happen. No, man. Legitimately, what amazed me too is dude, I see I get there, all the cars are there and everything. Yeah, and I'm like, doo on the door. Nothing. I thought that you got murdered for a second. I was like, I wonder if he's still alive. So then I start walking around the house just to see, and then that's when I laid it on you there.
Yep.
And I was like, yeah, I'm here to record, man. And then you're like, buddy, I sent you a text. I reread it. I'm like, I feel like such a dick. Such a dick, man. Woke you up. You look like you were sleeping well, too. I mean, I was standing there for several minutes watching you, but...
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's, to this day, that's known as the Cory window. If I need to know which window needs to be shut.
That's awesome.
If my wife says, hey, can you shut that window? I'm like, which one? She'll be like, the Cory window.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. So
now I'm a part of your house.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a ghost story.
It is.
I didn't even know I was really there that day. You could be like Bruce Willis. I could be dead right now.
Because you left a gooey sock back under my window.
That's how I know.
On the ground.
That's how I carry my Cadbury eggs. In socks.
I don't like those.
Yeah, they're hit or miss, man. They're hit or miss. And mostly by that I mean they miss a lot.
No, I don't like the regular cream ones.
No.
There was an orange one. Have you had the orange one?
I'm not.
That wasn't horrible.
You know what? That's not a bad combination, man. Chocolate and orange. You ever had those oranges that are like that? Or they're chocolate, but they have that orange.
Yeah, that's kind of a big
It's Europe.
That is a British, kind of thing. They like
it's
that.
The first time the first time I saw it, like I experienced a lot of different shit as when I went over there, stuff like that, or like, you know, different drinks.
Spotted dick?
No.
Or were all your dicks
No, that's
unspotted?
you know what though? I was proud of myself. I had fish and chips, man, over there. I was pretty jacked, which is just fried fish and potatoes
and French fries.
But
right?
But still, you know, I was like, when in Rome, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Little fish and chips.
Did you go to Rome?
No.
Oh.
I wish. I'd like to go to the Coliseum. That'd be dope. It would be awesome. It'd be awesome, man.
That's a funny thing about Europe, is how close everything is.
I know.
You don't realize how close, like Italy, Germany.
They're on top of each other.
They're right on. Yeah,
it's
they're
train,
right there.
Train ride.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Here, it takes me 3 days to get just to Columbus. Yeah. But that's just because I'm not good with directions.
Where are we going today? What city?
Cambridge,
is this in?
Ohio.
We're going to Cambridge.
That's where the hotel is, and I think where the conference is called Salt Fork, which is like a state park.
Okay, can I tell you what's not going to happen at the hotel? Well,
you choose your next words carefully, buddy. All right.
We are not going to walk in the room. Okay, don't even ask me to get out of camera, just so you can say, "This is where the magic happens."
No, yeah, nah, that's
please
overused.
don't do
that's
it.
That's overused. Although the only time that becomes funny is when somebody does like a crib style, because everybody does it.
Yeah,
so if you do it to intentionally to be stupid, then I think it's funny. But if you do it like seriously, then you're just stupid.
Do you think they have a pool?
I hope so. No, a hot tub. A pool's whatever, but a hot tub. I need a hot tub. Yeah. But I just got, like, last night, man. I just I just put a whole bunch of my clothes in a garage sale going on this weekend.
Oh, okay.
And so both of my swim trunks were too big.
Yeah.
So commando, man. Commando evasive maneuver. Did you see that? They probably did. But anyway.
No. I couldn't hear anything after you said commando. Is that going to play any part in my weekend?
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah.
Why are you
I air
telling
dry,
me about
man. Have you ever seen Jerry Maguire? What's Cuba?
Yeah, I've seen Cuba.
See, air dries, man. He's like, you want towels? Like, no, air.
Snow dogs.
Phenomenal film. What's the one where he's on a boat full of lesbians? Is that Boat Trip?
Probably.
Is that the name of that?
Yeah, they keep them pretty simple.
Yeah, some of the titles for movies, man, are just brutal.
Academy Award winner.
I know. But, dude, you know
what?
So
is
man?
Jamie Foxx.
But let me tell you something, buddy. Let me tell you something.
Go.
When you're an actor, you got to be like The Rock, dude. You got to take anything that comes your way, all right? Because eventually, it doesn't even, I feel like an Academy Award, too, unless you're like De Niro, or somebody cool like that. Or what's the guy that played in, what's the guy that wins it all the time? He's British. Played in, like, Gangs of New York and stuff.
British?
Yeah.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He's like...
Last of the Mohicans.
Right, that guy. What's
There
his name?
Will Be Blood.
Dude, yeah. I mean, he's like nominated.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's nominated like every time, right? So either you're that guy, right, or you got to be like Cuba Gooding Jr., man. You know, you get your shot, you nail it, you crush it, you win the award, and then you do Snow Dogs. You know. But people hate on those films, but I bet you got paid pretty well.
Oh yeah, because he's the name, he's the draw. Well, he's the one that got the financing for them, because they had to attach a big name. He's an Academy Award winner. They attached a big name, then they went around to all these people
Studios.
To get money and said, hey,
sure.
We've got Cuba attached to this. And they're like, yeah, take our money.
Green
Here you go. Take some money. And then, because nobody else in it is a known actor at all.
Well, now they are. I've never even seen it, to be honest with you. But yeah, man, you know, you just gotta do what you gotta do. That's why Eddie Murphy did all those family movies, man. He was raking in the dough.
I didn't think Haunted Mansion was bad. I kind of like that. That was all right.
There's another, like fairly, well, cast-wise, like there's a couple, like who's the I don't want to call him a curator or anything, because it's not that, but the old white dude in it. He's in a lot of stuff.
I'm trying to.
If I'm thinking, because I've only seen that movie once, and it was a while ago. But if memory serves me correctly, it's the dude. He played in Yes Man. You seen that? He's like the motivational speaker guy, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Same guy. Is it not?
Oh yes, it is. It absolutely is. But there's no way I'm pulling up his name.
Which that dude's rock solid.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I think he also played in Rob Zombie's Halloween, but I'm not for sure. As Dr. Loomis, unless that's a different dude. Because there's two guys with really a lot alike. It's a different guy, but they look a lot alike.
He could be Christopher Walken's brother. If you had them side by side and said, "Hey, that's Chris Walken's brother," you'd go, "Oh, okay, yeah, I can kind of see that."
Dude, I don't care what you say about Christopher Walken. One of his best roles ever, Joe Dirt. Ever.
Yeah.
Ever,
yeah.
Man. Dude was hilarious in that movie. He was talking shit to that fire hydrant standing. He told him all wrong. He talked to a guy all wrong. Do it again. Stab me in the face with a soldering iron.
Boom. He was in Sleepy Hollow with Johnny Depp.
Like no lines.
No lines.
Man. But
no
awesome.
lines.
The only thing I didn't like about that was I felt like they shouldn't have gave him a head at all. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool that it was Christopher Walken, but he had those weird teeth. And, for me, the movie was pretty good. Like, I liked that movie.
Yeah, Christina Ricci.
Right, man. Like, rock solid, all the way around.
She's really smart.
And the corset's buddy that helps that out, you know what I'm saying?
No, I think in real life.
You think so, too?
Did you see Black Snake Moan?
Oh, yeah.
Samuel L.? Yeah. There's nothing wrong there.
Dude, Samuel, no, you're right.
Samuel never said no.
Rock solid.
Dude will never say no.
Yeah, why would you?
Yep.
Getting straight paid. But yeah, man, I just felt like in that movie that he shouldn't have been given a head. You know,
at all.
Ever. The whole time. I understand why they did it, for the the story, the purpose of the story.
Yeah.
But, and I don't know, I felt like they should have made him a little different looking. He looked crazy and everything, and I think that's what they wanted, but I don't know. For me, it's just...
Well, they stayed kind of true to the book.
Did they? See, I've never seen the book. The first experience I ever had with Sleepy Hollow was the cartoon.
Okay.
So there you go.
All right.
Which that's a badass cartoon, by the way.
And Johnny Depp, come on,
dude. Yeah. He's good, man.
Yeah.
He's good to go. That dude's been in a lot of good movies.
A lot of Tim Burton movies.
Yeah, man. Those dudes are buddies. Whatever happened to Tim Burton and what's her face? Bonham Carter?
Yeah.
Her name? What's her first name? I forget, but
yeah,
it escapes me at the moment. They got divorced, man.
Helena
Bonham Carter. There you go. Yeah, they got divorced. They were like
that's something.
Yeah.
Power couple right there.
Kind of like the weird movies, anyway. You know.
Yeah.
That was sad.
Yeah, it was a funny scene in Life's Too Short. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Well, some of them. I don't have Showtime or HBO, so.
You don't need it. All you need is the Amazon Prime, sister.
Is it on there now?
Yeah.
But is it for free though?
Yeah.
Is it one of the ones that's for free? Because you can have Amazon Prime, but then you still gotta like rent shit or buy it.
No.
So I have that.
Number one, stop yelling at me.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I escalated that pretty quick.
It comes with your Prime. All right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna watch it now. I need a new one anyway. I just finished Catastrophe.
But
you seen that yet?
But Johnny Depp.
Probably not.
Yes, I have. But Johnny Depp goes into
and that scene is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it is. And Ricky Gervais, Johnny Depp said, guess who my co-star is? He goes, let me throw it out there or something like that. Helena Bonham Carter. He's like, how do you know?
Yeah, man, dude, he's rock solid. He can make fun of himself too, which is good. Yeah, dude, when he's making fun of Warwick Davis, man.
Oh, he has him dancing around that room.
Talking
and
to
has him get in the toilet. He gets in the toilet. He said, I gotta see you coming out of the toilet. Coming out of the water. That's what he said.
Man.
Warwick's good too. Warwick's facial expressions.
Dude, he is the main actor in my favorite set of like C-level horror movies, the Leprechaun movies.
Yeah.
He's the Leprechaun, man.
Yeah.
Super funny. Super funny. Even in those movies, man, he's hilarious.
Yeah. He's good. Real good.
Real good. He's good. That boy good.
Hey, that boy good.
What was that? I'm trying to think. Coming to America, right?
Oh yeah.
That boy good. He can sing. Sex and chocolate. Dude, talking
Jeff,
about
that mic.
Dude, I know that's one of my favorite scenes of that film too.
I think that's the first drop the mic that I saw.
It might be.
I think that's the first one that I've ever seen.
Especially in a film.
And it was just
Sex and chocolate.
yeah.
Dude, yeah. God, it's so funny. Eddie Murphy, buddy. Dude's just a machine. Howard Hilton, right there, buddy. Who knew?
Yeah.
Hilton would be in Howard, Ohio. What do you think?
Yeah.
I should stay there.
Here we are. You ever been to Howard, Ohio before?
I can recall. I have now.
I've been through here.
Howard Street in Howard, Ohio. Look at that.
Blowing my mind.
Somebody loves themselves a little bit too much there, Howard. You gotta get gas soon. Otherwise, your ass is gonna be out there on this road here, fucking giving them one of those.
I got shorts on.
Yeah,
we'll get a ride.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. Doubt that. You're like that dude from Dodgeball, getting there real nice and deep, like.
Oh, Dodgeball. My kids, since the time they can speak, have said if you can throw a wrench, you can throw a ball.
That's a hilarious scene. He goes, what? He gets beaten in the face. Yeah. Dude, he sells that so well. What's I don't know the actor's name, but he sells that.
Justin Long?
Justin Long, man.
Yeah.
He sells that so well. Him getting hit in the face with that fake wrench.
Yeah.
Unless it was real, then good for him. But I doubt it was real. So.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Incredible actor. Incredible actor. He's like, yeah, that was a real wrench. No, because his face would have been all fucked up the rest of the movie.
I know why I know this area. Because we're following the Olentangy, and there's a place that comes out. There's a mill there, and you can stay there. It's a bed and breakfast kind of mill, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's we went there for when we got back from our honeymoon in Vegas. Mm-hmm. Good movie. We stayed there for I think 2 or 3 nights.
There you go.
Yeah, just for some fun.
Yeah. When I got back from mine, stayed at OU Athens. Excuse me. The coffee's talking back to me. And then that's just a one-night deal, though. It's impromptu. We weren't really planning on it, but that's where we went to school, and we did a honeymoon shuffle, and that was you just go to every bar and have a drink, super hammered, and that's a good time. That's a good time.
Just you and your wife, or you and just you and the wife?
Yeah. No, she doesn't. Obviously, she some of the time she's drinking water because she's not keeping up with the stallion. You know?
No.
Not at that point in time. But yeah, it was a good time, man. I think that was one of the last bar crawls that I did. It was down there. But if you're gonna do one, man, they have set up perfect. It's like 3 blocks. You hit them all. It's like 20.
So that's a known thing. That's not something you came up with.
No. That's it's been going on forever.
That's a thing.
It's a thing down there, and it is everywhere. But I mean,
alumni.
No, and while you're going there, like that's just a thing. You say you're doing a shuffle, or some people call it a bar crawl. We call it a shuffle. And then the popular thing to do down at OU is you get like a Sharpie or some shit, and you go into the bathroom, and then you write it on the wall and paint over it.
Yeah.
Eventually, but you write it on the wall, whatever shuffle it is, and then you got to mark it for every bar that you go to in the bathroom.
Boy, that's something.
No, yeah, it's not really. I'm just letting you know.
No, I'm talking about specifically the what'd you call it? A wedding, a honeymoon crawl?
Honeymoon shuffle. Yeah.
Honeymoon shuffle.
Yeah.
Why the hell are people getting married in college?
I know. I was out of college at the time.
But you said for people. That's why I said, is it for just alumni? You said no. It's for people.
No. In terms of the shuffle.
Yeah.
That's for anybody. I called mine the honeymoon shuffle because
that's what I said. Did you make it up, or is it a known thing?
The name of it, yeah, but I'm sure I'm not the first person to come up with the honeymoon shuffle. You know, I've never heard anybody say it. It's like me and Cobra Slap, TM.
Yeah.
But, and then I'm gonna get this. I don't know if I've ever said this before. Me and my buddy started making fun of Chuck Norris before it became popular. That you can stamp it, time stamp it, no bullshit. I swear to Christ, man. We were watching this Chuck Norris movie. I don't even know what it was. No idea.
Good guys wear black?
Probably. Yeah. Probably not. But anyway, in the movie, maybe you can tell me. Maybe you've seen all the Chuck's films.
Talk to me.
I think it's like a hostage rescue scenario. Okay. He's solo, obviously. He goes in this place. He's whooping ass. It seems like his go-to finisher is breaking dudes' necks. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think now has become Seagal's like go-to funny thing that people make fun of him about. But anyway, the most distinct thing I can remember out of this film and what we laughed about so much was he gets this, like, the final boss guy. He's like fighting him, and he gets him in this like standing rear headlock move where the dude's head is over his shoulder, and he's like just staring down like a hallway at a camera, and it seems like the shot is a minute and a half of him holding this dude like that. I don't know if he's having a flashback in the middle of it or what, but at the end of that, he fucking snaps dude's neck, like breaks it. So, like, we're laughing our ass off because that's his only move that he's killing dudes with, and in that particular scene was really funny. So we created the ultimate villain for Chuck Norris. We called him No Neck.
Yeah.
All right. But we were like, Chuck Norris is so good, he would build him a neck just to be able to break it. You know?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's really dumb, but like this was when I was in high school. So I don't know. I can't say definitively when the whole Chuck Norris boom hit, as far as people making fun of him.
1988.
No. How dare you? How dare you? That mullet though, beautiful. But I'm trying to get the year that it was. It was either summer, maybe junior year, so it'd been like 2004, 2003, 2004. Okay. So I don't know if the whole boom was before that, but I feel like the momentum shift to make fun of Chuck Norris came a few years after that, and we got no credit for it.
Well, here's something
because we definitely started. We called breaking people's neck chucking them.
Chucking them?
You're getting chucked.
That's pretty good.
We'd walk up to people and we would fake break their neck. The people, we were known for that.
Yeah.
So you're getting chucked, man. So anyway.
No, that's pretty good. I like that. You might have been.
My buddy Dale.
You were a pioneer.
I feel like I am sometimes. With really dumb shit. Really dumb shit.
You may not have been at the head wagon with the pioneers. You may not have been up front, like carrying the flag.
No, I was, but I was like 12 miles away on the wrong path.
You were in the you were in the back. You were in the the back wagon. You were in the Chuck wagon.
Chuck, that's nice. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like it. Maybe not, but I feel like it.
I'd like to tell you something about Chuck Norris.
Did you fight him?
And it also holds true with Sly Stallone.
Okay.
Sylvester Stallone. They both used to talk with lisps, like
really?
And like pretty ladies.
Really?
They used to sound gay before it was cool to be gay.
Okay.
Yeah. Chuck Norris used to talk like
I don't know way.
Yes,
no
I promise you. In his first couple of movies, you see.
We're renting one tonight, then. Just so you know.
Yes.
If I can find it, we're renting it.
That man could put a lisp in the word cracker back in the day. He could.
I don't buy it. I don't buy it, man.
Some good guys wear black. I think he actually said that in a movie. I think that was a line. And he said it like that, and I've laughed about it ever since. Now, Sylvester Stallone, when he was making Rocky, he talked like that.
Right.
When he would do interviews, he would use his real voice, and it was like squeaky, high-pitched,
really?
With some lisp involved in there. And I read a story in what was the big muscle magazine back in the day? The
Muscle and Fitness.
I think it was. I think that might be Muscle Fitness.
I think that's one of the big ones.
But I read a story in that magazine that he used to take a what's the game you play where you hit the ball against the wall?
Handball.
You use that. Is it handball that uses the little hard rubber ball?
Racquetball, right?
Is that
Squash.
right? Squash. Whichever one uses the
I think they all do.
rubber ball.
I think all three of those do.
But he said in this article that a voice coach made him put that ball in his mouth and say the ABCs like 10 times a day.
Really?
And that forced his voice. He has the voice today because he did that voice exercise.
I feel like we need to confirm that with a speech pathologist of some kind.
Isn't that what your wife does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think either that or ear, nose, and throat doc. I don't, because I don't know. I don't know if I buy that. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know. I haven't seen any of Sly Stone's early shit or anything.
No, you're not going to see those old interviews anymore. You're not going to see those.
They're on the tube.
Nope.
We'll find them on YouTube.
Really?
I gotta imagine you could, unless he like killed everybody that owned him.
Just put in interview with Sylvester Stallone when he sounded like a sissy man. We sound like a lady boy. Ladies, no, lady boy 2 times.
God, so racist.
Yeah, I'm going to hell.
Probably.
And there's a graveyard. Hey, let me ask you this.
Go with it.
You die.
Okay.
Right now.
Yep.
You go somewhere, but you don't know where.
Okay.
There are 2 doors.
All right.
There are 2 guys. There's one guy standing at each
Morpheus.
door. Okay.
And
you got.
Neo. Right.
Okay, we can call him whatever you want to. But one is the devil, and one is God. Okay.
All right. Go.
You can only ask one question to see who is who, because they're not going to tell you.
So they look the same.
They look the same.
Right.
You're not going to be able to tell when you get there.
Okay.
The door looks the same.
All right.
They look the same. Okay.
Okay.
The devil, you only get one question.
Got it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And the devil will always lie.
Always lie.
Okay. You only get one question.
This is a riddle.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a definitive answer here that I'm not going to give you because I don't know it. But what I would say is, and this is how I would figure it out. Do I get one question? This is for both of them, right?
Yeah.
So I can't ask them.
You get one question.
Let me get the parameters though. So I have to ask this one question to both of them at the same time, or is it separate? So I get the same question for each guy.
Yeah.
So I get 2 questions.
No. That's one question.
One question, but I'm talking to 2 different people.
Yeah, you can talk to them both at the same time if you want.
Because that's not, like in my mind, I'm like, you get the one, so then they both have to answer it.
No, there's one question.
Right.
You only get enough words left, okay?
Well, I'm already fucked at this point.
You're dead.
So I'm dead.
Yeah,
so
you're
it doesn't
dead.
matter.
But you get one more question before you're completely gone.
All right. Let's see. Well, it would be a challenge. It would issue them a challenge. Because this is how I would find out who's who.
Okay.
I say, punch me in the throat. Because I feel like somebody as nice as God is wouldn't. He'd be like, no, I'm not going to do that. I forgive you for even asking that of me, stupid. And then the devil would just fucking throat chop the shit out of me. I feel like. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe he wouldn't, to try and trick me. But I'm like, I'm on to your games. You know? What's the answer to that question?
There's only one correct answer. That is to ask if the other person is God.
Because then he'd lie. Because the one dude would lie.
Yeah.
And then the one guy would be like, well, I am. And he'd be like, I am. So then how would you know? Because he's lying.
I might have got that mixed up. I just heard it this morning. I don't remember now, because the whole time I was asking you, I was thinking, well, why not just say, "Are you God?" And the guy says, "No, go to the other guy."
Because he's lying to you.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
That's the dumbest question in the world. I heard it this morning and it made perfect sense to me. Whoever was saying it, I heard
Maybe you ask him, "Are you the devil?" Right? Because then the devil would say no.
Yeah.
And then he would say no too. No, that doesn't work either. I don't know. You're gonna have to find out.
No, it had something to do with, would you you ask this person if the other guy. The question has to do, is the other guy...
I feel like we're right back to
the other guy.
Because, you know what I mean? Because he's going to lie to you. He's going to lie. So you gotta figure out how to beat the lie.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a really fucking simple answer.
Yeah, there is. It was simple when I thought about it, because I was in the shower and I was listening to a podcast.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's really clever.
And it was pretty easy, but I know it has something to do with asking about the other guy. I should have never brought it up now. It's going to drive me nuts. I just ruined our weekend.
Oh, yeah, we're going to Google. First thing you're going to Google as soon as we get in there. Yeah, it's going to be great. Yeah, that's funny, man.
Goodness.
That's funny. There's no doubt. Yeah, because I'm going to be thinking about that too, because I want to know the answer to that. I want to figure out the answer. It's probably really, really simple. Is that what you're thinking about right now?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what he said. If I think about it, I'll get back to you.
All right, there you go.
I thought that's a good road question. I'm going to ask Cory that.
It's going to hit you like a lightning bolt to the tip.
It will. Yeah, it will. I'll remember.
Yeah, you're going to be.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about something else, and you'll be like, I got it.
Yeah, like I usually do.
You're going to be like, you asked the other guy, and I'm like, no, we already discussed.
We already did that. That's funny.
That is funny, man. It's hilarious. Are you gonna own some cattle? I just saw a cow. You already got chickens.
No,
you gonna buy some cows?
No.
Get out there, just do some milking. You know?
You know, I slobber in my sleep.
Yeah. That's all right.
But I really didn't pay attention. I think everybody does.
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention until I had a beard.
Oh yeah.
And now, man, like my beard will be wet on one side some days, sometimes. I don't do it all the time.
Huh. I should probably see somebody about that.
Yeah.
I feel like they got a pill for that.
And then you gotta shower too, because there's an odor. You know, like your night breath, like you have that morning breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have that, and it's on your, and you brush your teeth and it's still not gone. It's like, oh man, that's beard slobber.
But yeah.
Your beard, basically, the longer it gets, the more it smells like a nice Stilton cheese.
You gotta keep it tamed. Yeah, because if you get that thing, if it just keeps going, you know what I mean? Who knows?
But what have you had? Have you ever had one as long as mine?
No,
have you ever had this length?
I've had it longer. Like the longest one I've had recently was when Maddie had Cam, because I was off for like 3 months at work, so I just kept it out. But I grow this like chin portion out a little bit to get the Leonidas look.
Yeah.
It looks badass. But I gotta trim it, man, because you know I just can't. I can't have it looking bushy. It's gotta look fucking high speed. You know what I mean? It's low drag. Still gonna drag.
No, I got you.
But yeah, I keep it shaped. You know. But I loved having a beard because it's low maintenance for the most part. Because I only trim it like every couple weeks. But yeah, dude.
What surprised me is Hannah likes the this pointy bit here.
Yeah, man.
That really surprised me, because she doesn't usually like different things that you would associate with like piercings and tattoos. She's not into any of that.
Well, that's different from a beard, though. That's natural.
Yeah, but it kind of speaks of that.
I mean,
it kind of says that about a guy.
But like, if you think about this, right? It's old school,
I'm not saying anything with my beard.
Dudes were rocking those out for the longest time.
I'm not saying anything with it. I have nothing to say. My beard has nothing to say for me. I'm not doing it. I don't wear it because I think I don't think it makes me look better. I don't think it makes me look like tough or young or
no, beards increase your age.
Yeah, they do.
Sure they do.
They do. Yeah. Like you see a guy like right out of high school and he's got a beard, a full beard. That's weird. You're like, oh, I'm going to talk to this 30-year-old dude.
Right. He's in his 20s for sure, or pushing 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a beard once, and then and I was like early 20s at this point. Okay. And my wife's cousins, they were younger at the time. They called me Grandpa when they saw me. I punched every one of them in the face. I said, listen to me.
They need punched in the face.
Nah, just kidding. I played with them, but that was the extent of it. But yeah, they call me Grandpa. So they definitely age you, for sure.
Grandpa bought a rubber.
What, continue that song? Is that a song?
No, I think that's Steve Martin from back in his day. Back in the day when he used to come on stage with the arrow thing through his head and wearing the
I never saw a stand-up, man, or any
really?
Of that. Yeah.
Oh man,
I've heard good things about it, but I've never seen him.
That first one, that first album, I had it, and it was on vinyl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved that because it was just him in the spotlight wearing that stuff. You know, him in front of a microphone. He had the arrow through the head. I think he had, I don't think he was wearing rabbit ears or something. I don't know if I'm making that part up or not.
Probably.
But it was really cool and such a good album. Just, and a guy like that who makes it sound so easy. It just sounds so easy when he does it. Like he just got there, and he's such a funny person. It just came out, you know.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of
amazing.
Well, not a lot, but you can tell like there's some dudes that do stand up that are just like that. That no matter what they come at you with, more times than not it's gonna be funny because they're naturally funny. You know what I mean? Or like they're comfortable being in that setting, so it's not as weird.
Guys who can capture an audience.
Yeah. The worst thing I hate about like watching some stand-ups is when the jokes are real obvious, or you can tell that it is a joke. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is, I think the best stand-ups for me are guys that can construct a joke within a story, so you don't necessarily see the punchline coming, and it's just funny. Like the way they deliver the story, what they're setting up is just, it almost seems organic, even though it's completely structured, right?
Yeah.
I hate the structured joke thing.
When you can see it. When you can see it.
It's not funny, but
yeah.
But it just, when they're telling a joke for a joke's sake, I guess, if you will. I don't know how the way to describe it, but
well, like when you can see it coming down the highway.
Right. Yeah. Mile away.
A priest and a
that crap is,
cop walk into a bar. It's like, oh, okay, here we go.
No, I don't like those. I don't like that. That's what I'm talking about. I don't like that. I like somebody to come at me with something like a story of some kind that I don't know where it's going. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what, top storyteller right now is, to me, is easily Tom Segura.
Tommy Buns, yeah, man.
Tommy Buns.
Tom Segura is hilarious.
Man.
Hilarious. And if you get a shot, dude, to see him live, you do it. It's awesome. He's awesome live. He's only this. See, I've seen maybe 3 stand-ups live. 2 of them were at like Dad's Weekend during college or something like that.
Right.
And then the only person that I've like paid real money to go see was Tom. I was so pissed, man, because Louis C.K. came down to OSU one time for $10 a ticket, man.
What?
And so my brother-in-law sends my wife a text and is like, hey, Louis C.K. here is doing a show for $10 a ticket, and like we, for whatever reason that night, we couldn't go see him.
Holy
so I was so
smokes.
pissed. I was so pissed.
when was that?
It's a couple years ago, man.
A couple years ago?
It's probably, he was still in school, probably at least 5 years ago.
Jeez.
But like I was, you know, that's one of those guys for me who's like a bucket lister to go see.
Right.
Him and Chappelle, man. But yeah, $10 a ticket, dude, and we couldn't swing it. I was like, there's no way I'm ever gonna see him again for that price ever, unless I catch him. You know, like you're in New York or something, and catch him at the Comedy Cellar or something, or something like that. That's the only time maybe you might get to see him again. But
you couldn't see the guy who opens for his opener
for $10.
For $10.
I know. Ridiculous, man.
Man, that's crazy.
I'm gonna try and squirt around this dude, unless he's trying to get gas right now.
Well, hopefully this guy will pull up all the way up. There you go.
I got back in. So.
Are you serious? You got one of those?
Japanese
Where are these things made? Is it Japan?
Yeah, I thought the longest time because they made the Outback that it was an Australian company.
Yeah.
No, Japanese. All right. You need anything?
No.
Let me shut this off.
Yeah, better.
Let's do it for right now. I'm gonna start recording again because this is the most ridiculous fuel stop of my life. Okay. When I get out, I check. I fucking lost my gas cap somewhere. I have no idea where it's at. I'm sure that it's probably on the road somewhere. Last time I got gas. So then I'm trying to swipe my card. There's no fucking internet. So I gotta go in and I gotta pay him cash. He's like, oh, you can swipe your card in here. I'm like, there's no internet. So if it doesn't read it out there, there's no fucking way I'm gonna be able to swipe it in here. So I gotta give him, just cash. So I got $10 filled up. We're gonna fill up again soon. But oh well. I'll go to a place that has internet that's not in the middle of nowhere. But anyway, we found the answer to the question.
Well, are we wait, I still have questions about this gas cap.
I don't know. I usually set it on top because my thing broke. You know how it's got the little string on it?
Yeah.
Snapped. So I set it on top usually.
Bruh.
Apparently, I have forgotten it. Didn't know that until I opened it up. So you can siphon my gas, no problem, man.
Well, don't you need a gas cap?
I have no idea. Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, because mine, on my car, if the gas cap is loose or whatever, the check engine light will come on.
That's probably why mine's on.
I bet that's it. You're not getting the right compression.
So we could die at any moment, is what you're telling me right now.
Yeah, next Napa or
you got them. You got gas caps.
Whatever store. Yeah, whatever auto parts store, O'Reilly's or whatever. You're gonna have to replace your cap, bro.
All right, fair enough.
You can't kill daddy.
Well, I don't want to die either. I'm a young man.
What's the story about the internet, though?
I don't know.
At the gas station.
I walk in because I swiped the card twice, and there's like, oh well, you can't. Like, there's an error with the system. So
okay.
Like, all right, well, I'm gonna go inside and see what the deal is. You know, sometimes it's whatever. So as I'm coming in, I'm catching one of the. Excuse me. It's like a grocery store for people who work there. It's like a grocery store / fuel up area, and one of the cashiers is saying there's an issue with the internet. The other one's like, yeah, I don't know what's going on, and then she just walks away. So I was like, well, whatever. We'll just cash up and see what happens.
This is becoming quite an adventure.
That's how road trips are, man.
Yeah, they are.
Just blossom into something awesome or something terrible.
Yeah.
Which this is definitely curving right into terrible town so far.
Yeah.
Not like for you, not because of you.
Not like getting raped.
Well, it's open, but
it's still early.
Yeah, bro. We're only like an hour into it.
Yeah,
I mean, we got time.
Yeah. And we did while you were fueling up. And I was sitting here thinking about it.
Found the answer.
I thought of the answer to our earlier query.
Yeah.
About you died. There's you don't know where you're going. There's a guy in each door. There's 2 doors and 2 guys. They look exactly the same. One of them's the devil. One of them's God. you get one question to determine where you're going, and the devil will always lie.
Right.
He will always lie. So what you do is you ask if the other person is going to lie.
Right.
That's your only question. You ask them both, is the other person going to lie? That's it. And the devil will say
no.
Yeah.
Because he's lying.
Yeah. And God will say
yes.
Yes.
Because he knows that he's going to lie to you.
Yes. There it is.
So
you're going to heaven.
Nailed it. Glad I got that cleared up way ahead of time, hopefully.
Well, me too, because you know me with my OCD. I would have been worrying about that at 3:30 in the morning. Cory,
bro,
Cory,
we have got to find out the answer to that
Cory.
question. Mother of God.
Cory, is that a dead hooker in your bed? Anyway, I've got an answer.
I figured it out. Quick, tell her.
Yeah.
She's gonna need to know.
Wake her. Oh, I'm sorry, him. Wake him
How
up.
dare you?
Oh,
First of all,
you knew I was gonna.
I didn't see the Adam's apple, and that's a dead giveaway.
Are we spilling out gas with every turn?
No. I think I've been driving with that for a couple days, so we're fine. Probably not, but
yeah. When do you think? When's the last time?
The GPS went down as soon as I need it.
What? Yeah, I think this is a bad area. We're in like.
Well, no, I think it just shut off.
Range.
There's like zero fucking power right now. I don't know. Oh yeah, we're gonna get raped by a Yeti.
No, we can use my phone. My phone, that's always my navigator.
Ah.
My phone is my navigator, and Jesus is my co-pilot.
Nice. Nice.
Take that off
like a
bumper sticker.
Bookmark.
I get it all off. I don't even own a Bible. I just bumper stickers and Facebook.
That's all you need, though.
Yep.
That's gonna give you everything that you need as far as all your little.
Oh yeah.
Flea market. No, it's collision center. That's a lot of crashes. That's all they sell cars to. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, man, that's all you need. Facebook and bumper stickers. Although lately, man, I've been making a note of it. You know how I am with like those axioms. I don't like them. I don't trust them. Because I don't like absolute statements generally.
Okay.
I like to find that there are certain things, sure, that you probably like 100% of the time it's going to go this way or it should go that way.
Right.
But I don't like thinking that way. Like, I like to question it. Like I saw the other day, I was driving by, it was Mother's Day, I was driving by a church, and they had this sign up that said something about you should always heed your mother's teachings. You know, because they were trying to be cool for Mother's Day. And I said, you know what, that's not necessarily true.
Yeah.
Because what if your mother's a crack whore? And she's like, you need to do crack. And I feel like that's not something that you should heed. Because that's not a good thing, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Like my mother, and we didn't touch it on the Mother's Day show, but my mom, she's not a cook, but she will admit it. I'm not saying anything.
She's a chef.
Out of school. No, she's horrible. She's a horrible cook. Yeah, everything was
Kraft Mac.
You know, fast. It was always fast and yeah.
But from the heart.
Thrown together.
From the heart.
No, just from. She wanted to. She'd been working all day too, and she just wanted
was like, you know what?
Throw it together.
I have to feed them.
That's exactly right.
So let me make something.
Yeah.
That's not going to take me all night.
Yeah.
And we'll call it a day.
See, Hannah's mom, on the other hand, she had to raise 10 kids, so she was at home with them, and she had time to prepare meals. So Hannah's used to like awesome cooking and fresh ingredients and homemade and all that stuff. I never had homemade anything.
Yeah, my pops came from that because he was born in like 1937. So
yeah,
that's all and he lived on a farm. So everything they ate essentially came from like that, for the most part. And cows and stuff, milk cow and all that jazz. And so yeah, he was used to that. Everything was like made from scratch. His mom made it.
Here's something I got to tell you that's gonna bore the viewers to death. If we have this on the show.
Okay.
You know, on our Mother's Day show, I don't know if you watched it, but at the beginning I put a card up, at the beginning of the show,
Yeah.
and it says, you know, it's the Mother's Day show, blah blah blah. Well, I made one card that had everybody's name, your mom's name, my mom's name, Maddie's name, my wife's name, and then in parentheses down at the bottom, I put and Marv in the background.
Right, yeah.
Cory's dad.
Yeah.
I put that.
You can see him. Yeah.
Yeah, I put that on there. So I even put it into the editor, okay? And I wanted to do one for the end of the show too. Now it was already in the show and already saved.
Right.
And so I made another one and put it at the end of the show. And when I put it at the end of the show and did everything I had to do, you know, clicked enter or whatever,
yeah.
It changed both of them to the one at the end of the show. So nobody got that little funny at the beginning. I don't know why it did that.
I don't know either.
Really weird.
All right, I got to bring up the address here. So you type
You want me to do it? Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Because this thing's, the Garmin's failing me.
Well,
right
Jimmy won't fail you.
I'm at a stoplight, so I'm not texting while driving. So anybody
Here we go.
wants to
Loading.
complain.
Look at kitten.
All right, you ready?
Nope. This is
on.
for something. For some reason,
now
Game of War is loading. I'm not even
for
joking.
the boys?
No. Okay, we have to X out of that. It wanted me to play a game.
You should have.
Go with the address.
All right, you ready? What do you need first? The numbers?
The numbers.
All right, it is 2035.
Okay.
Southgate, one word. Parkway.
Common spelling?
Yes. Parkway.
You saying Parkway?
Yes.
Okay.
That's Cambridge. C-A-M Bridge. Ohio. Do you need the
No, that's OHIO.
The zip?
Yeah, give me the zip.
4372 fiber.
Okay.
We good?
Yeah.
Do I need to
See,
divert?
let's do a countdown.
Do I need to divert?
We'll see.
Okay. Oh! Losing shit left and right.
Finding best route.
You better find the best route.
Head southwest on US 36 West.
I think that's what I'm doing. Nope, I'm on east. Mother.
You are on the fastest route. You should reach your destination by 1403.
This is west?
No, you're doing right. You're doing good.
This is east.
Yeah, it's 36 east, but...
So the GPS is just redundant.
No, we're doing fine.
Just retarded. I don't want to say it, but hard-jarred. Hard-jarred.
Yeah, we're in the blue.
In the blue. All right. All right. Probably should have got gas back there, huh? Huh. Banana chips. Pretty good. Yeah. I ate all the chocolate covered almonds already. They were delicious. Coshocton. Ha! That's where we're at right now. That's where all the bigwigs hang out. Stallone, Schwarzenegger, all of them.
None of that is true. Why are you saying those words?
How do you know? How do you know that? I'm gonna stop and get gas here.
Well, you know what? Do you want to go in and get the batteries and stuff too? Or do you think there'll be another
Auto Center, Walmart?
Yeah, man, it's everything.
We're not gonna be able to film in Walmart, but that's okay.
Not gonna be able to what?
Film in Walmart.
Oh yeah.
I think they have a thing against it.
Yeah.
This is America. I don't understand.
Okay, well, we'll stop this for now and.
That's all right. Cut.